brings you to the newsmakers.
Citi
News.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the Citi Prime News. The news is live from our studio at Adabraka in Accra. I am Zoe Abubedu Ado. Coming up, 18 schools closed in Nkwanta in the Oti region after renewed clashes kill a student and injure others. Also coming up, former Gihok boss Kofi Juma transferred to the police national headquarters over claims of financial impropriety. Still ahead, Lands Ministry establishes the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat to combat fake illegal mining security task force. And later, Ghana Journalists Association conducts its national and regional executive elections across the country today. The news is live across a number of our partner stations. In the Western region, we are on Beach 105.5 FM and Sky 93.5 FM in Takrady. In the Bono region, Greener FM 95.9 in Sunyane. In the Ashanti region, we are on Focus 94.3 FM in Kumasi and Orange 107.9 in Kumasi. In the Volta region, we're on Revival 99.3 FM in Tajevu and VOV Radio 95.7 in Hohoi. In the Northern region, we're on Radio Bimbela 91.9 FM, Upper East Quality 88.7 FM in Garu, and in the Upper West region, we're on Tunsong 97.3 FM in Wa, as well as Drapa 96.1 FM. The details of our stories now. The Ghana Journalists Association has commenced its national and regional executive elections today. The voting exercise, expected to run from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., is happening at designated centers nationwide. Eligible members are expected to present a valid ID Ghana card, voter ID or passport. The results of the election will be announced immediately after voting ends. The election committee has, however, warned members to disregard a fake voters list circulating online, insisting only the official register is valid. Let's now go on to the phone lines and speak to my colleague Christopher Asima, who has been following the voting here in Accra. Good afternoon, Chris.
Good afternoon to you, Zoe.
What can you report and where are you?
Zoe, currently I'm at the Ghana International Press Center, which is one of the centers that we are having the GJ elections in the Greater Accra region. The Greater Accra region, the election is taking place at the Press Center, at the GBC Auditorium, and also at the Ghana News Agency and Graphic Communications Group. These are the centers where journalists are asked to go cast their vote. And we are talking about eligible journalists in good standing, which in total across the country, we are talking of 869 journalists who will be voting. And today at the Press Center, we have a total of 354 people who are supposed to vote here at the International Press Center. So since morning, we've been here since 8 o'clock. Voting has been underway. So far, out of the 300 people expected to vote at the Press Center, only about over 100 has been able to do that. But so far, some of the candidates have been here. They voted. We had the current president, Albert Kwabena Jumbo himself, come here to vote. We also had some senior pressmen, the likes of Ben Epstein, and the likes of the former president Alfie Mooney, and so many other senior pressmen have all come here to vote.
Now, what have they been telling you? Did you engage some of these senior pressmen that you talk about? And if you did, what were the expectations ahead of results being declared at 3 p.m.?
So, for example, when we spoke to the immediate past president, Mr. Mooney, he indicated that earlier on there were allegations of vote buying, and these are issues that they had to set up a committee to investigate. And he has also urged us to, as journalists, consider character as a guiding principle in electing our next leaders. He has also actually bemoaned the issues that mostly we would see in national elections, which is vote buying, as something that he doesn't expect it to be actually eating into the body politics of journalists, and he has expressed his displeasure over that. We also spoke to Ben Epson, who says, well, he's happy with the whole process, he's happy with the whole organization and the campaigning process, and has urged us as journalists to continue to be united and work for the greater glory of this particular association. A number of them have all been talking about unity, togetherness, and also corporate leadership to drive the association moving forward.
What are the general sentiments of other members of the Ghana Journalists Association who voted earlier today?
Members have been happy with, one, the way the whole election has been organized. It has been very smooth. Anyone who gets to any of the centers will easily be able to vote and return back. You know how we work as journalists. We are always on the move. We have multiple things to do in a day. So a lot of them have expressed satisfaction with the process and how easy it is for you to cast your vote and move to go about your daily activities. So far, it's been a smooth process. We're expecting some of the candidates to also come to the press center because this is supposed to be the designated area for the candidates who are contesting the national election. So we expect to see some of them, and as it becomes, we'll be engaging them.
All right, thank you very much. That was my colleague Christopher Asima reporting from the press center here in Accra. Let's move to the Western region now. Akwesi Ejay Enim joins us for more on this election. Good afternoon, Akwesi.
Hi, Zori, good afternoon.
The election has been peaceful here in Accra. What can you report from the Western region?
Well, I would say it is basically the same here in the Western region. Exactly the center situated at the Metro Education office building, where we have the regional press center also hosting the exercise. Here in the Western region, the exercise actually kicked off at exactly 8 o'clock as it was advertised. And eligible voters are around 20 people. And as at, 12, as I'm speaking to you now, we have close to 15 people actually coming through to cast their vote. And it's been very peaceful. We have the regional EC director who is actually supervising this exercise over here. So it's been well organized, but what's is not encouraging over here is that over here at the regional level, it is not that competitive in the sense that all the key officers going for this election were not contested. They are going unopposed, and these are very people who were actually also who actually came into office under the same circumstance, and people are raising issues with the fact that the association is still not that attractive to ensure or galvanize some kind of interest for people to actually come out and contest for the position. So we are only voting for the positions that are being contested at the regional level, at the national level, but for the region, the same officers who have been there in the last 3-4 years are the same people going this time around. And so it's not competitive over here, and there isn't much, interest in this, except for those eligible to come and vote.
All right, thank you so much. That was our Western Regional correspondent, Akwesi Ejay Enim. Now, away from the Ghana Journalists Association elections, move to one of our headline stories where former managing director of Gehok Distilleries, Maxwell Kofi Juma, has been transferred to the headquarters of the police CID in Accra following his arrest yesterday. The former Kumasi mayor was arrested at his 75th birthday party in Kumasi. Kofi Juma is being investigated over allegations of financial impropriety during his tenure at Gehok Distilleries. My colleague Charles Owusu is at the headquarters of the police, National Police Headquarters, and joins me over the phone lines. Good afternoon, Charles. We know that he's being investigated for financial impropriety, but what have you gathered so far since you got to the National Police Headquarters? Have you even cited him or spoken to any of the police officers who have confirmed that yes, indeed, he is at the headquarters?
Well, so he is here at the police CID headquarters. Yes, we know that he's under scrutiny for some financial dealings during his time at Gehok. But we're also learning that they're investigating him for a certain vehicle, an official vehicle he procured from Gehok when he left the office. We're told it's a Genesis vehicle. And he's under investigation for how that...
Charles, if you can reposition yourself, you are losing you.
Yes. I'm saying that Mr. Juma is also being investigated for, alongside the financial dealings at GIFOG, a vehicle he acquired from the company when he was exiting. We're told it's a Genesis vehicle, and the circumstances under which he acquired the vehicle is the reason for which he is being investigated. I just had a conversation with the Director of Communications for the NPP in the Ashanti region, Kofi Juma, who tells me that yesterday Mr. Juma was celebrating his 75th birthday, and so they had all gone there to celebrate with him. And while they were there, two pickups full of officers came to the venue and then arrested Mr. Juma. And when they inquired, they were told that they were arresting him in connection with that vehicle. So they are not even aware of any charges or any allegations of financial dealings at GIFOG. He's currently in there. We're told they're doing some interrogation, and then if any other allegations will be leveled against him, leveled against him, we'll find out in the next couple of hours. But yesterday he was picked up in the afternoon and he was taken to the regional police command, and we're told that early this morning he was brought to Accra. Mr. Yando is here with me. Zoe, if you have a minute, let me engage. Let him narrate to us what happened yesterday when Mr. Juma was picked up.
All right.
Mr. Yando,
briefly.
Good afternoon to you. We're told that when Mr. Juma was picked up, he had no footwear on. Is this accurate?
Yes, it is indeed true. Yesterday he was celebrating his 75th birthday, and so we had to go as family and friends to join him celebrate. We were there, we saw two pickups enter our house, and then they got out from the car and demanded that they have to go with Honorable Master Kofi Juma to the regional CI. So we asked why, and they said they had a warrant. Where is the warrant? They showed us on a phone. I said, wow, as a police officer, you should have a documentary evidence. You are showing us on the phone. But we had to comply, and we asked them, what is the issue? They said the car that he was using at the time was an empty. He took the car home instead of leaving the car at the premises. And Honorable asked of which of the cars, and they said the Hyundai Genesis. And said, that car, I bought it. And it is part of my condition of service that I can use process to buy them. And he has duly followed all those processes. STC valuation, he showed us that he has done it. They have valuated and given an amount. There was a board approval. He has showed us. There was a transfer letter from DOC with personal capacity. He has fulfilled all those things. He showed them. They said, no, order from above. You have to either send him or bring the car. You know, the car is not in Kumasi.
We're told of some financial malfeasance at the time he was at GIFOG.
It's not true. It's not true. These are all allegations and fabrications. What they are doing there, they are all lies. You get it? They are all lies. They are fabrications. They are telling untruth to the public, which is
so
unfair.
He's currently in there. And what?
They are interrogating him till he comes to not know any further questions we've asked.
So he's there with a lawyer.
We with a lawyer. Lawyer for Joy is there.
Thank you very much.
All right, that was my colleague Charles Owusu speaking to the Ashanti Regional Communications Director of the New Patriotic Party, Paul Yando. And the story is that former Managing Director of GIFOG Distilleries, Maxwell Kofi Juma, has been transferred to the headquarters of the police CID in Accra following his arrest yesterday. Let's now move to the Volta region, where following a devastating flood that hit Laoshime and Mamime, destroying farms and homes, some relief efforts are beginning to yield results. Repair works on old canoes used to ferry residents and school children having completed, allowing pupils in the lower Greece to return to school safely. Volta regional correspondent Desmond Selassie Ago has been following this story and joins us on the phone lines. Good afternoon, Desmond, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. We know you went to the area last week. How different is the situation today?
All right, good afternoon, Zoe. I can report that as of now, some students or pupils have begun going back to school, especially the smaller ones, those in the lower grade from grade 1 to grade 3 are now beginning to go back to school. This is as a result of the completion of the repairs of the old canoes and also the construction of two canoes, two accident and existing ones, allowing these students to cross safely to school. I can also report that some 10,000 students have been given to the community to also help in the construction of another two canoes, and the assembly has also given them some 1,134 Ghana cedis to repair the old canoe. So as we speak currently, NADMO and the assembly are working together to provide some relief items to the community. Also, the MP for the area, Honorable Giselle Gaspé, who I spoke with a few minutes ago, also indicated that plans are underway to ensure that all the affected persons get some relief items in the meantime to help themselves before a permanent solution is given the area. He told me that it's an annual situation or an annual flooding which happens almost every year, and this year is no exception. But he said the only solution to this issue is the construction of a bridge and road to this affected area. He said the area is an agri community, and when these solutions are made, it's going to open the area to more investors, especially those in the agri sector, to come to the area and go whatever they want to do there, as the place is a very viable place for agri investors. The assembly member also told me they still need more aside the road and the bridge. It's an area without electricity. So when the bridge and the road is constructed for them, they'll still need electricity to be connected to the area and also equip compounds to help them, especially in this time that they are not able to cross to other parts of the
All right.
region.
Thank you so much. That was our Volta Regional Correspondent, Desmond Selassie Ago. Let's now move to the Oti region, where 3 senior high schools and 15 public basic schools in the Nkwanta South municipality have been closed due to renewed chieftaincy conflict in the area. The unrest has disrupted activities within the municipal assembly. Speaking to Citi News, the Municipal Director of Education, Jonathan Kosina, said teachers and students have been asked to stay home until further notice.
There is no school going on in those areas where the conflict is. We've informed Director General, we are waiting for official letter to close down those schools. However, those schools are not in operation as we speak. That means there is no official letter which has come out to close down the school. But all teachers, closing down schools has a procedure. But for now, we are all taking shelter and there is no school going on.
Do we know the number of schools that are affected by this closure within the area?
Three secondary schools and about 15 basic schools, public basic schools.
Mr. Kosina further clarified that the assembly lost 1 student, contrary to reports suggesting 2 or even 3 fatalities.
I'm hearing news items all over that 2, 3. We lost only, I won't say only, we lost a student, 1 student. The other one, they have, one has recovered. We can't locate the other one. One has recovered from hospital. So the issue of 3, officially I'm telling you, it is not 3. We lost 1 student from Nkwanta Secondary School. He has since been buried. The family has come and he has since been buried. The chief executive, the school and the police, the security met with the parents, and the parents requested that they want the child to be brought. So they came for the child and they've since been buried. and we've sent our condolences. The headmaster was with them, so that one has been buried.
Jonathan Kosina is the Nkwanta South Municipal Director of Education in the Oti region. This is still the City Prime News. Still to come, Lands Ministry establishes the National AntiIllegal Mining Operations Secretariat to combat fake illegal mining security task force. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
City Prime News at 12 midday. Update you on all the running stories and connect you to the newsmakers.
Are you searching for a world-class conferencing facility to elevate your next event? Do you need a bougie look for that all-important corporate, board meeting, or private social event? The Alisa Pavilion has an unmatched capacity. Our expansive conference center comfortably seats 1,000 persons in a theater-style setup. This makes it ideal for large conferences, product launches, weddings, social events, and exhibitions. There are 2 executive boardrooms set up for your high-profile meetings. With the importance of seamless technology integration, our facilities are equipped to support your audiovisual needs. Looking for an oasis of bliss? Saunter into our Oasis Lounge and Bistro on Thursdays for Thirsty Thursday, while you enjoy a whopping 15% discount. Make a date for Saturday Barbecue, where we have alfresco dining for nature lovers in our lush manicured lawns, while you savor lip-smacking dishes. The Alisa Hotel Pavilion, where great minds convene and beautiful memories are created. Alisa Hotels, our Kwaba means more than just welcome.
When the stars come out, Ghana Weekend turns up the lights. From the hottest red carpet moments to the wildest after parties. And for all your celebrations, anniversaries, and unforgettable moments, if it's happening, we are there. First, fast, and fabulously. Your front row pass to Ghana's A-list lifestyle is just a click or a channel away. GhanaWeekend.com and Ghana Weekend TV, where fame meets the fans. Promote your next big event with us, because when you party with the stars, the whole nation of Black Stars should know. Visit GhanaWeekend.com, watch and subscribe to Ghana Weekend TV on YouTube. Stay connected with us across all platforms. Follow us on Instagram with the handle at GhanaWeekend.com, on X at Ghana Weekend, on TikTok, Ghana Weekend, and on Facebook at Ghana Weekend. Join the Ghana Weekend family today. Ghana Weekend, all access, all glam, all yours.
City Prime News at 12 midday. Update you on all the running stories and connect you to the newsmakers.
You all come back. The Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources has announced that a National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat has been established to ensure coordinated efforts in the fight against illegal mining. This follows concerns raised by the small-scale miners who reported that some individuals posing as security officials are harassing and attacking small-scale miners. Speaking on the City Breakfast Show today, Director of Communications for the Lands Ministry, Mausi Maunyafia, indicated that the Secretariat has been established as a sole authorized entity with exclusive jurisdiction to oversee all anti-illegal mining operations across Ghana's 16 regions.
But what we are saying is we are working with the security agencies. This is not a Ministry of Land and Natural Resources task alone. We're working with the security agencies to say we have a command center, the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, or what's known as NIMO. That is the command center coordinating all efforts around these anti-illegal mining operations, so that no individual has locus to go into any place to say, I am the head of an institution, or I am coming from this institution, and I want to conduct a raid. Everything needs to go through NIMOs. We have the backing of the president on this. The Minister of Defense is on this. The Minister of Interior is on this. The head of the National Security is on this. We are also bringing in the Narcotics Control Board, because we find out that when we go into these areas, you often find lots of illegal substance drugs. And so this is a coordinated effort by the government.
Mausi Maunyafia further stated that the task force will now be equipped with IDs and body cameras to facilitate easy identification and ensure results-driven operations.
So as part of the, and like I said, it's an inter-agency network. We are not working alone. NIMOS is working with the local communities. We have engaged the MDCs, we are engaging the regional ministers. We're going to have an identification system for them. And you see, because it's intelligence, before they go out into any way. So, for example, we sit in the office and we have reports of individuals coming in. Because, Bernard, look, everybody is concerned about the state of illegal mining. And so we have individuals coming in to come and report on some activities, illegal activities going on here or there. We just don't get up and go.
Director of Communications for the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, Mausi Maunyafia. Now, national security operatives in the Ashanti region have intervened to restore calm after a group of National Democratic Congress youth stormed the Akom Axle load station in the Afija-Kwabre North District over allegations of corruption. According to reports, the youth besieged the Axle load station managed by the Ghana Highways Authority following claims that fines collected from overloaded vehicles are being underdeclared and embezzled. The youth further accused officials of targeting international trucks, claiming drivers pay as much as 20,000 cedis to personnel who allow them proceed with overloaded cargo. The Ashanti Regional Security Coordinator Alhaji Abubakar Nje confirmed the incident in an interview with Citi News.
The issue was this thing has been going on, the corrupt deals going on here. They've talked to authorities. No action is being taken and other stuff. Meanwhile, investigations were going on. So that is what I told them. So anytime there is an issue similar to this, they should still report to the authorities, especially the police, for investigations to go on and then see what we can do. So I'm okay because when I came here, the place was not chaotic, very peaceful, and they also understood my words and stayed up for us to monitor affairs of the station. But I believe it was less than an hour after they took over that I got here.
That was the Ashanti Regional Security Coordinator Alhaji Abubakar Nje. That's how we end Citi Prime News, which came to you live from our studio in Adabraka. Log on to our website, citinewsroom.com, for more news. I am Zoe Abubeduado. Thank you for listening.
Citi News. We speak first. Reach our hotline on 0302 224959 and get interactive on Facebook, Citi 97.3 FM, and on Twitter at Citi 973.
When the stars come out,